This is the next episode of NeoGAF News, where I post NeoGAF news about NeoGAF news. And this episode focuses on the gaming news that happened, my favorite gaming threads on the gaming side that happened since the last time I created a NeoGAF gaming news, which was sometime last month, I think. So, yeah. Here's what I like to call the post of the month, although these aren't being every month, or they kind of are, these episodes. But yeah, post of the month by Senor Ardilla. This post of the month was posted in the Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS thread number 2, where Palette Wings is apparently Minecraft. It is, and the post reads as, one day on a whim, you decided to check the official Super Smash Bros. Site. Your favorite character has been cut from the game. When you go to your friend to complain, he has no clue he has no clue what you're talking about. You go to another person and find that they don't know about the character you were talking about either. Unamused, you decide to show them on your laptop, but it seems that all traces of the character on the internet have ceased to exist. Your two friends ask if you're feeling alright. You brush them off in anguish and they leave. You continue searching online for your character. Eventually you come across a person who claimed to remember and even managed to produce an image of said character. The two of you continued your talks for a few days. Eventually you agreed to meet with him face to face. It's a mouthful. A few days later you arrive at the meeting place. The man arrives a bit later, anxious and exhausted. He hands you an envelope and says to leave. Yeah. The contents inside will explain everything, so he says, as it's not safe for you or me. He leaves shortly after. You go home. When you open the envelope, you discover a pile of paper. You gaze over each of them intently. Virtual Boy's failure, the death of Gunpei Yokoi test. What does test mean anyway? I don't get that. What does test mean? What does it mean? Wii U! You cover your mouth and reflex. You attempt to contact the man to get more answers. He replies that you should probably go into hiding as he has. He provides you with an IRC that you can reach him with. You continue to talk into the next weeks until he suddenly stopped. After a month, you decide to check the IRC chat to see if he left a message. And you found a message that says, "We found you." You turn around and see something cross your vision. You fall to the ground, unable to do anything. You lay on the ground, coughing up your own blood to get a look at your killer's. One of them kneels down to your ear and whispers. Please understand. Continued laughter fills the room as the world goes to black. So Space posted a thread titled, "If Nintendo/Sega/Sony started reproducing their old consoles, would you buy it? What consoles would you buy if they started reproducing them again? How much would you be really paying for a brand new old console? I jump at our opportunity to buy a brand new S and SNES, for example." So, interesting question. Honestly, I don't have a working SNES, although I think the only thing I need, I got two SNESes here. I think the only thing I need is a power cord, and I think one of them's work even with a power cord, but I think one of them works. All I need is a power cord, which is $20. But to get a brand new SNES or a brand new NES or a brand new Genesis or a PS1, I would probably be willing to pay at least $50 for a brand new one. It would probably be more, like $80 to $100. I really wouldn't pay no more than like $50 or $70 for NES, maybe $60 or $80 for a SNES. Probably $60 for a Genesis. I think those are really cheap now. So it depends on how much the system costs. But I really wish they would start reproducing Nintendo 64 controllers, because as far as I can't find anything but third parties anywhere. Never mind, I haven't looked on eBay, I only looked on Amazon. Okay, well, but still, they're going to win out sooner or later. There seems to be a problem with the analog stick that makes them break, and they're going to win out sooner or later. Of official, well, eBayers are going to win out sooner or later. It's going to happen, so they need to get on that. I'm kind of shocked. I mean, it's basically free money. I'm kind of shocked, even if it is higher than I would be willing to pay for them. I'm kind of shocked that they don't do that. And make money off of them, because a lot of people would buy them, and the systems and games and controllers and stuff. So I'm really shocked that they haven't done that. Nintendo or even Sony. Of course, Sony has backwards compatibility with the PS1, with the PS2 and 3, and maybe the PS4 as well. It should. Because the PS1, I think, is pretty easy to do backwards compatibility with. But I don't know. Okay, the next. In the Earthbound is released today on the virtual console. Earthbound was released on July 18th. Yeah, it has been longer than a month since the last did this. July 18th. And everyone was complaining because it was $2. So Gabu Mafu, and yes, that's how you pronounce his name, Gabu Mafu. That's how I pronounce it. Posted a post that said, "Nintendo, please release Earthbound," in quotation marks. Nintendo says no. 5 years later, "Please, I don't want to buy the cartridge for a second hand. I want to give you money directly for the game." Nintendo, no. 8 years later, "Please, I don't want to pay $250 for the game. I put it down. The download service, pretty please." Nintendo, "Okay, here you go. We included the guide too." What? $10 fucking dollars? Are you fucking crazy? Eat shit, Nintendo. Seriously? Everyone who complained about $10 for Earthbound, it's just, I don't. Yeah, Nintendo probably overcharged it, not because of the guide or anything, because the guide ain't even built into it, so it's not really worth the extra $2. If it was built into it, I would say yeah, but still. But just because they could. But it's $2. It's $10 fucking dollars. Compared to $200 to $250 for a fucking used cartridge. Think about that for a second. Think about what you're complaining. It doesn't matter if it's just a wind up. Compared to $200 to $250, it's a fucking steal. It's basically fucking free. I have waited fucking years to play this piece of shit, and I finally got to play it with the Wii U virtual console. I haven't played too much of it because, as with most RPGs, I take my time with them, and I'm get to a point where I'm grinding right at the beginning of the game. I'm about 2 hours in at the arcade, grinding at the arcade before I tackle the arcade boss or whatever. But still, I really have enjoyed it, and definitely worth the $10 so far. I've really enjoyed it. It's definitely been worth the wait. I hope we get Mother 3. If not, I think there was some English Game Boy Advance reproduction cartridges, or maybe I'm just imagining that. There's definitely an English translation. I don't know how I can go about getting that. But I'll wait a couple of years before I decide that Nintendo ain't gonna do it. Release Mother 3 in English. What would that be called? Earthbound 2? And then they release Mother 1 after that, and that'll be called Earthbound 3. That would be funny. Okay, I don't know who created this thread. Breath of Fire sets the next for PC, tablets, and smartphones. And the reactions. JDSN said, "I just want to see Capcom born." Mockingbird said, "The day started only 2 hours and 44 minutes ago and it's already won." Vorion said, "I actually think, oh hey, a JRPG for PC, that wouldn't be bad." Then online/touch. Frostin Fono said, "Yay! To Fire Emblem Six has been announced. No fuck for PC, tablets, smartphone, online touch RPG." Okay, what the fuck, Capcom? What the fuck? Solid G316 said, "I wouldn't even mind a 3DS game, but iOS, damn it." Seriously, I've actually played 35 hours of Breath of Fire 2 on the Wii virtual console. I don't think I'm gonna get it on the Wii U. I haven't beaten yet. I'm still, I think, only halfway through. I love, because it's so much grinding. playing it, but it's just, I wish I had Alt-TV play, but the Wii U erased the save files. I don't know. I just don't know if I can manage to play at RPG on the TV anymore. I really hate playing regular games on the TV anymore. This is going to be the last thread. PlayStation Vita firmware 2.60 is out. Megaton Anti-Alician. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Alician. Alician. It sounds like a fucking Pokemon. Aliasing. Aliason. Anti-Aliasing on Bubbles. ERPG posted a post. Super big unmentioned change. Bubbles now have anti-aliasing, and people who quoted this says, Zero aka, I thought something was different. Whoa. Zulu said, oh my god, Megaton right here. Shadow said, Megaton. Shinnok said, oh snap, downloaded now. Infinite Justice said, holy fuck, downloaded now. Rob John said, download it now! So, seriously, this has to be the biggest firmware update for any system across all of the systems, including the yearly iOS updates, since the 3DS photos. I mean, it's just magical. Anti-aliasing on Bubbles. I mean, it's anti-oscillating on Bubbles. Come on now. So, thank you for watching this episode of NeoGAF News. Check back for an off-topic episode of NeoGAF News sometime within the first half of September. I don't know. I've been busy. I've been late on my videos. But sometime around there. And then another gaming news. I might do a gaming mini news just on the Nintendo 2DS reactions. Just the episode dedicated entirely to that. And then another gaming regular news. Just because the 2DS's thread posts are fucking hilarious. So, thanks for watching. Until next time, wahoo!
Like this video, please subscribe. I make all kind of videos like Let's Plays, YouTube news, and more. Check back later this month for an off-topic episode. Later this month, as in September, of NeoGAF News.